Today, I wish to take you on a journey through the valleys of Himalayas, along the difficult treks, which in hope of fusing themselves into the divinity of Lord Shiva lead to Mount Kailash. Today, I wish to take you across rivers, streams, to the high mountain peaks, which, crowned with the white snow, appear to be so breathtaking. These treks may be uneven, rocky, and thorny, but the place to which they lead is full of divine joy. On reaching it, all the fatigue just vanishes, and one is filled with a feeling of renewed vigor and totality. Reaching there, it seems as if we have acquired some great treasure, some vast mine of riches in our lives. And to acquire these riches, we have to put in some efforts and we have to go through some hardships. The feet may start bleeding, you may feel tired and weary, you may have to face the harsh vagaries of nature, but you shall have to bear all this because the end of the journey is divine and indescribable in itself. This journey has been called Dhyan, Dharana and Samadhi. Spiritual life commences with Dhyan or meditation and terminates into Samadhi or eternal trance. Dhyan is an important and necessary part of life. But why is it so? For this, we should understand what the goal of life is. Life means attaining all that we do not possess, to attain all that through which we can achieve infinite or eternal joy. Eternal joy denotes the joy which never ends, which is boundless. Comforts are momentary. They may or may not be present the next moment. The body is healthy today. It may take ill tomorrow. You may have wealth today, but tomorrow you may not even have a penny. This is nothing but living life in stages. This is not a continuous process. An eternal life is obtained only through joy, and joy means riddance from all anxieties, tensions, hatred, deceit, lies, troubles and obstacles. Reaching such a state is a great achievement. It is almost impossible because human life has become so much complicated and intricate due to overwork that at every step one has to face problems, tensions and worries. It seems that every human being is walking through fire, and what he achieves after all this is nothing in comparison to the troubles he has been through. You acquire money, wealth, property, house, wife, children, friends, relatives and prosperity. But all these are perishable because they represent you. Till you are there, they shall be there. But when you die, they shall also cease to exist for you. The day you die, you will be left with only a fistful of ashes, which shall be the remains of your body. You have given nothing to your ancestors, and other than this fistful of ashes, you won't be able to give anything else to your coming generations. You won't be left with anything because all that you have acquired and seem to be enjoying is perishable. It will perish because till you are living, these things have their significance, and the day you die, they shall cease to exist. These do not constitute the basis, the real essence of your life. Hence they cannot constitute joy, and this is why what we experience from them cannot be called eternal. Remember, I had used the term eternal joy. Eternal joy means a joy which is equally beneficial and favorable for every person on this earth. Comforts may be different for each person. Some consider acquiring money as happiness. Some consider a healthy body to be real comfort. Some may feel happy in pleasures, and some may feel contented in fighting and deceiving people. Comforts have a different meaning for each person, but joy is same for every person in this world. Every person tries to attain that joy which is free from all tensions, all shortcomings. And the Shastras have said that where there are comforts, there are bound to be sorrows. Sage Bhartrhari has said,
Bhoge roga bhayam, kule chuti bhayam, vitte nrpala bhayam, mone deni bhayam, bale ripu bhayam, rupe jaraya bhayam, shastre vada bhayam, gune khal bhayam, kaye katanta bhayam, sarvam vastu bhayanvidam bhujanam, vairagyameva bhayam.
Where there are pleasures, ailments too shall be there. Where there is a society, there is always the fear of defamation. A person cannot remain liberated in the society. Every moment he experiences an apprehension lest his actions become a source of trouble for him. Hence he wants to achieve something, but he wishes to accomplish it secretly away from the eyes of the society due to a fear psychosis present in him. For example, if he has some money, he is always afraid that it might be lost or stolen. If someone remains silent and does not speak much, then the people think that this person is not educated, that he has not studied the Shastras, that he is a fool. The person hence remains worried lest the people consider him to be humble and foolish. Hence remaining silent turns out to be more of a bane than a boon. If someone is healthy and has a well-built body, then he remains worried lest some stronger person comes and beats him up. Thus we find that behind every comfort there is a fear, there is sorrow, and where there is sorrow, there are tensions and worries. Hence comforts are in themselves insignificant. Comforts are illusory. They are useless because they are the cause of all misery. They are there today but may not be tomorrow. Comforts are momentary, for they can be obtained only for a few moments. A wife can bring with her happiness, but if she turns out to be ill-mannered, then she can only lead to sorrows. The wealth we have acquired can be a source of comfort, but we always remain apprehensive lest it is lost or stolen. Thus it is a cause of constant worries. Hence comforts are not at all really significant or valuable. But the state of eternal joy is in itself unique and important. It is something which everyone wants to acquire. Everyone wants to get rid of tensions, sorrows, ailments, fears and quarrels. And this eternal joy cannot be attained by merely acquiring some amenities. Joy cannot be bought with wealth. It cannot be won over with strength, and it cannot be obtained through cleverness and brains. Joy is not something which is acquired from somewhere. Rather, it is an energy which generates from within the heart. A nectar, an energy, a divinity which flows out of the heart and makes the person lose all sense of his surroundings and inebriates him. Then he remains lost in his thoughts and starts dancing with true happiness. And thus he attains something which forms the basis of true human life. All that a person wishes for is to acquire all comforts, fortunes, wealth, fame, and a good position in society. But along with all this, he also wishes that there are no tensions, worries, fears, and troubles in his life. When the soul experiences joy, a person feels happy. He experiences divine bliss, and his life gets filled with an enthusiasm, a zeal, and a flow. And this flow of life is called true joy or Anand. If true joy is so important in our lives, then how can it be attained? As I have already said that true joy cannot be bought with money and it cannot be won with strength. To obtain it, one will have to instill life into the feelings of the heart. One will have to initiate the flow of nectar from the heart. Thus true joy and a tension-free life is attained. The process of getting rid of the tensions is called Dhyan or meditation. This is why all our Upanishads have considered meditation to be of so much significance.